back. We just watched the fights. How exciting was that shit, Mr. Dan Park in the top left-hand corner?
Full steam ahead.
Oh, this is the first immediate reactions that we've done, isn't it?
Mm.
I don't believe we've done one of these, and it just so happens to be at 12:48, like in the morning. So, yeah, here we go. Well, before we get started on it, how have you been, Mr. Handsome Dan Park? I've missed you.
I miss you too, bud.
So you've been well? All your injuries are going all right?
Things are healing up. My shoulders are feeling a lot better. My foot is still fucked, but it's feeling much better now. I can put weight on it, so that's good.
Yes, that is
And
good.
yeah, how about yourself, mate?
I'm doing pretty well. Can't complain. Growing this Chocolate L mustache in honor of Chocolate L returning this weekend. And yeah, other than that, I'm hoping to get into the same wrestling class that you're in as well. So that's
We can look forward to that.
yeah, that's currently what I'm doing. Having a bit of fun with all that.
But aside from that, the real chat is, I think it might be time, maybe a bit early, to get back on our seats on the Ngannou train.
Yes, the Ngannou train is back on track, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, that man's hands. Like, what the hell, man? That dude's hands. Like, he fucking, it barely touched him. Or obviously it touched him quite hard, but I don't know, it just kind of looked like it glanced off the back of his head, which obviously hit someone in the back of the head. Fucks up the equilibrium. God damn.
Yeah, he hit him in a really good shot.
Attacking that central nervous system like a boss.
You look at Ngannou, and he's a very awkward stand-up guy. Very, very awkward. And he's very, very telegraphed, because you watch him, how can I say? You watch the sequence, right? You see Curtis Blades just like this, and then you see Ngannou is actually like that. He's literally standing like this. Very, very awkward stance.
Like
and what he's doing, right, is he's telegraphing, he's loading up on his right hand. And you see that. One moment, I am just
you're looking at it right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Right, so what happens, right, is he lands a beautiful cross counter, which I don't think he meant at all. I think he just meant to throw a 1-2, because he has that hand loaded up, ready to bang, bang, ready to throw it. So once that happens, the exchange starts. Curtis Blades throws his jab. Ngannou, right? Bang. Do you see this open space here? Ngannou just goes whack, bang, over. And knocks out Curtis Blades. It was beautiful. It was really, really good.
Mate, Curtis Blades dropped hard as soon as I hit him. Like, fucking faceplant type of shit.
Yeah, he literally did faceplant. You're right.
But all credit to him, man. He tried. He tried to get back in there. He tried to, like, get back on track by grabbing a leg and whatnot. But, yeah, just after being hit by one of those bombs, it's not easy to recover, I guess. Man, I completely picked that fight wrong. I thought Curtis Blades was going to hump the shit out of Ngannou's leg.
Yeah.
Did you have the same feeling?
The thing is, I don't rate either of them. I really don't.
I'm not asking if you rate them. I'm asking, is that how you expected the fight to?
I thought it could go either way, because I think they're both not that good.
I like Curtis Blades. I think he's got decent enough. Like, his wrestling's obviously top notch, and I think his striking's pretty well.
His wrestling's not top notch. It's good enough.
In comparison to everyone not named Daniel Cormier.
It's because the level of competition is really, really low at heavyweight. That's why. Curtis Blades.
I'm comparing to the guys at heavyweight, so.
Yes, and I'm saying I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying I agree with you, specifically because heavyweight is very shallow.
Yeah. Well, when what's his name? Stipe's wrestling seems to win him a lot of fights, when Stipe's wrestling isn't particularly phenomenal either.
Yes,
it's good.
I agree.
It's good, but it's not top, as I just said. Like I was saying, Curtis Blaze is top notch. Curtis Blaze is realistically, wrestling for wrestling. Curtis Blaze should be better. Supposedly,
okay.
credential wise.
Okay, what did he do? What did he gain in wrestling?
I don't know, look it up. They all talk about how he accomplished quite a bit in wrestling. Won a few.
The UFC guys, pretty much, the analysts all suck the fighters' dicks. It's their job.
As they should. As they should. If you get paid to suck another man's dick, you better be sucking that dick.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. But aside from that, Alistair Overeem, oh, he's a bad man.
Oh man,
he's a bad man.
Have you been on the our Insta page yet?
Nah, what happened?
I posted like a shitload of Instagram stories like for that fight, and like there was, I thought I was funny in what I was doing. I was laughing pretty hysterically as I was doing it because as it's got the close up of Alistair Overeem, I did the little love zoom in sequence thingy. And then when I went to the other guy, I did the whole sad, like, autumn leaves falling from the sky as though he's about to die.
Oh, that was bad. That was a brutal beating. Did you hear that sound? That was nasty.
Man. Oh, God. And the thing is, like, those were some brutal shots. That guy never went out.
Yeah, he never went out.
No. Like, don't get me wrong. That stoppage was a good stoppage. Stop that fight. But the dude never went out. He kind of just stood up like, yeah, my dad beats me like that pretty often, so whatever.
Well, he's gonna have a fucking huge headache later on.
Yeah. I do not know how he did not go out because those were hard shots. Oh man, by another 100-kilo guy. Jesus. But yeah, that was sexy, man. I like the way he grabbed onto the tie clinch and then kind of tripped him from there because he was trying to go for like traditional takedowns. They weren't working for him, so he went back to his good old Muay Thai, grabbed the tie clinch and used that to trip him. Yeah,
that was an interesting one. That was a very interesting one. Like
that, once again, if you go to the Instagram story, I posted a video of that as well because I thought that was a pretty cool part of the fight.
Yeah, that was a weird one to be taken down by.
Well, that's all the Muay Thai guys. Like takedowns is part of the game. So if you are a Muay Thai practitioner, you should have takedowns in your game because that is part of the scoring system in Thailand. Scoring takedowns with that Muay Thai clinch by controlling their body, that like their torso, taking them off balance and then kicking out the legs.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And he did exactly that, and that's what won him the fight. Turned me on, man. Turned me on quite a bit, especially seeing as everyone was hyping up this Russian guy. I'm like, no, I'm not picking the Russian guy. I'm picking fucking Alistair Anorexic Ream because he's the man.
Oh, he looked good. His body looked good.
No, he did look good. He did look good, but he's still 15 pounds lighter than what he was when he first came into the UFC.
Oh, at his peak, coming in from Japan.
And when he first came to the UFC, that was still 15 pounds lighter than what he was at his peak in Japan. So he's lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight.
He would have been on everything.
Going on that vegan diet, I reckon. Fucked him. That's why. Fucked up. Vegan diet. UFC fighters say no.
Alright. K1 Alistair against Ngannou. Who do you have? I got Alistair easy.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't trust Ellis's chinning. Oh, well, bigger gloves, so.
No, I'm saying K1 Alistair back in his prime.
Oh, K1 Alistair beats everyone, man. Everyone. That is like what do they call him? Alistair Uberim?
Yeah, Alistair Uberim.
That's the Uberim. You don't fuck with the Uberim. He will kill everyone. You saw what he did to Brock Lesnar. Put him up against that cage and just kneed his like diverticulitis to another dimension.
Yeah.
That was so brutal. It's like, oh, so you've got stomach issues. I haven't kneed people in a while. I'm gonna start kneeing you because you have stomach issues. What a brutal fight that one was. That was good. Who else was it? There was Jing Liang, the the Dirty Leech.
The Dirty Leech. That's a good name.
He won with a body kick of all things. That was pretty cool to see. Love seeing body shots finish fights. Which once again, go to the story. It's on there. Moreno. I like watching Moreno fight. He got a decision win, which was a pretty brutal fight to be honest, but pretty back and forth. And Smoker, Lewis Smoker, he's back. Do you remember him?
Yeah, I do remember him.
Yeah, he was all hyped up at flyweight for a little bit, and then apparently became an alcoholic, and then he couldn't win any fights.
Oh wow, is that what happened?
Yeah, apparently that's what the commentators were saying. So now that he's off the booze and he's moved up to bantamweight because the flyweight future isn't exactly certain. He came in and won via armbar in the first round. And that was after 2 fights away from the UFC. So he's back on track.
Good on him.
That's good.
Good on him.
Good to see. Because he's only like 26 or 27, so he's still young.
So
yeah, that was also good to see. Yeah, other than that, that's all I have to say for that card. Fucking back on the Ngannou train's back on track. The Alice Overeem's finally got a win again. Well, that's good. I'm happy. Should we talk about the fight going on later on today?
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Yeah, Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz. I've actually been watching a few of their fights, so I can actually talk somewhat about it. I tell you what, Chuck Liddell, everyone talks about how he had so much power. He didn't really have power. He just had really good reaction time. And just his timing was so good. Because he always had his hands down. And he just kind of wait until the person, because he was always counter-striking. Or not always, but majority of the time he would counter-strike.
Oh, then that's really bad news for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And because I was watching all his fights, I'm like, he keeps his hands down and he strikes a lot. So he moves out of the way of punches and counters with a big right hand or a left hook or waits till they're off balance, throws a head kick, knocks him out. And I don't see him doing that at this stage in his life. I just don't.
Yeah, the reaction speed is all gone, goes away.
Like, you listen to the commentary team, they're hyping up his power. He never knocked people out cold, like with one punch. He always kind of like caught them off balance, caught them moving in, and then from then, TKO them. Which is, except for the first fight against Tito, he kind of just rushed up against him and fucked him up against the cage. Do you remember that? Good. It's a good knockout. If you ever want to watch like Chuck Liddell's best knockout, personally for me it was that one because he had Ortiz against the cage. He just lays a flurry on him that just KOs him or TKOs him. That was pretty cool. But then again,
Go on. But then again,
I was gonna say Ortiz. Ortiz is like very good fundamental. Not very good. He has decent fundamental like boxing.
Yeah.
He keeps his hands nice and high. His elbows are nice and tight, protecting his body because obviously apparently he doesn't like body shots. And he doesn't really have any head movement, but his hands are always in decent position, unlike Chuck Liddell. His hands are always up. And he throws very basic left, right, just straight punches. So, I don't know what that says about his chances in the striking range, but apparently, according to Chuck Liddell, he had better wrestling credentials back in the day, which is why Ortiz could never take him down. So who knows if that still means anything these days.
In all honesty, I'm with Peter on this one. I see Ortiz destroying Chuck.
Yeah. Yeah, so do I. I don't want to see that. I don't want to say that, but after watching those fights, yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
It's actually quite interesting because from what I heard, Chuck never really wanted to retire. It was because of Dana that he retired in the first place, apparently.
Yeah.
According to what I read. Because apparently him and Dana go way back because Dana was his manager or something like that. And he just, I think, paid Chuck off. I'm just pulling this out of my ass. Maybe paid Chuck off or persuaded him, like Joe Rogan did to Brendan Schaub, to retire. So this is kind of a redemption fight for Chuck in the sense that if he beats Ortiz, he can say, hey, I had it all along. I never lost it. And, you know, I could have kept going and maybe won some and done something.
Yeah.
But, whereas...
I'll quickly butt in. With that whole, like what happened and why he retired because he got knocked out like 5 out of 6 of his last fights. And fucking Dana White didn't pay him off. Dana White gave him a job with the UFC.
Which pretty much means pay him off because that job meant jack shit.
Well, yes. But as soon as the new owners took over, they fired both Matt Hughes and Chuck Liddell because obviously their whole job, I'm doing quotation marks, job, was, as you said, pretty much a payoff because they weren't really doing much. Their titles were bullshit. So they, after they came in, got rid of Chuck Liddell and Matt Hughes, and now that's why Chuck Liddell's looking for a fight because obviously he doesn't have that job anymore, nothing to keep him occupied. Can't go partying and sandblasting hookers anymore. Anyway, sorry, go on, I cut you off.
Yep, and on the flip side of things, for Ortiz, he got finished by Chuck twice.
Correct.
So, this is redemption.
Redemption for both guys, really.
Whew,
I don't know what to think about it. It's going to be scary. Do you know what time it's on tomorrow?
No idea.
No idea. Do you know how to look that up?
Chuck versus Tito. Aussie time.
Sorry about my yawning. It is 1 in the morning after all.
Yeah, I got no idea, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. It was on Five Pass. I could look it up on Five Pass, but it's not, unfortunately. That is a pain in the anus. What other fights are on that? There was Gleison T-Bow's on that, yeah? So he should be juicy as a motherfucker. Efrain Escudero or someone else? I think it's Efrain. Efrain's always fun.
Oh man, I'm trying to find it.
There's enough. Very, very fair enough.
Alright, main card. Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz. Darren Wynn versus Tom Lawler. No idea who Darren Wynn is.
I like Tom Lawler
though. Glacier and T-Bow versus Efrain Escudero. Yeah, no idea who these people are.
They're a bit of fun. The card's alright. As Peter said, the card is good for like 10 years ago.
Aside from the card, sorry to cut you off, what do you think of Golden Boys? Do you want them to succeed? If so, why? If not, why? You know, what do you think about Golden Boys? What do you think about all these new promotions trying to come in?
I think it's good. I like the fact that all these new promotions are trying to come in, but I don't know how long Golden Boy is going to stay in. I think they're hoping they're going to just make a bunch of money out of this one fight, and then they're probably not going to do another one. But it's always good when there's more organizations out there putting up fights, especially if they're paying if they're paying these fighters a lot of money. It's always good because that way the UFC are going to create the best product possible by trying to compete with another good product. So you always get the best out of something when there's competition. Like
I agree with you.
You can't improve unless you got competition. So I don't mind it. I like it, but it does seem a bit weird that their first fight out is two 50-year-old guys coming out to fight. Oh well.
I also agree with you.
It's I think Tito Ortiz is like 34, and Chuck Liddell's like 44, and Chuck Liddell's like 49. So they're pretty old.
What fights would you like to watch? Who's a free agent that Golden Boy could have signed to get them to fight?
That's a good question. Who is a free agent at the moment?
Was Chuck versus Tito the best fight they can get eyes on.
Probably was. I can't think of any free agents. Who else was out there? Yeah, it's the only real names. I mean, I think Benson just re-signed for a new contract. They could have got him, but he's not really a name. What's his name? Michael Chandler just re-signed for a new contract as well. But obviously, Michael Chandler's not gonna leave Bellator. He's a Bellator guy, fucking through and through. Not to mention, if anywhere starts testing him, I think he might be in a bit of trouble. Apparently, Golden Boy's testing for whatever that means. Who else is out there? Hey, Yair was a free agent for a little bit. They could have snatched him up. Who will they put him against? I do not know. No, I can't really think of any other free agents. Fuck, if you go on old girl Randy Couture, he's free at the moment.
Oh, no, Randy can't fight. Not being serious, because Ryzen tried to sign him like years ago to fight Fedor on their inaugural event. He couldn't. He said, I'm too old.
Yeah, that's fair enough. At least he's honest. At least he's honest, man. Yeah, no, I was being sarcastic when I said Randy. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's the best option they had, but if that's the best option you have, maybe don't do it. Maybe wait for another option.
But what they could be thinking is, we'll get eyes to see, we'll make a name for ourselves, and then we'll start building up our staple, just like we did in boxing.
I guess they're trying to do... Sorry, go on. No, you go on.
Like they have Canelo Alvarez, right?
Yeah.
But aside from that, no one else is famous. And they're building up off Canelo. So...
Another option that I think they could have done is they could have done what Bellator's doing. How they have MMA and kickboxing on the same card to promote both of them. So with their big MMA fights,
boxing fights.
Well, I'm saying what Bellator's doing. When they have like one of their big cards going on, they'll have like a couple of kickboxing fights on the same card. So that way, people jump on to watch the card and say, "Oh, there's a kickboxing fight too." So they watch that as well, as opposed to just putting a kickboxing card out there that no one's going to watch. They fuse the two products together so that both of them get watched. Because if you're gonna watch, say, Chandler versus whoever, because you might be a big Bellator fan, but then there's a couple of kickboxing fights on there, so you decide to watch that as well. So they could do that with, say, Canelo, have Canelo fighting, but then chuck on a couple of MMA fights just so that the boxing fans get a chance to see a little bit of MMA. Because a lot of boxing fans they don't cross over naturally.
That is true. Maybe that's something to consider. That'd be interesting. I hope Golden Boy works out for the same reasons that you said. I think more competition is good. I hope Bellator succeeds. I think they're doing a good job. I'm liking what Scott is doing. I hope Ryzen succeeds. And I hope we just see, as you mentioned, more competition, more good fights. Because if the best fight you can make is a couple legends who are way out of their prime, to get people to watch your fight, I mean, your pay-per-view, the market probably isn't that good in a sense. It can be better.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I got nothing negative to say about that. As you're saying, it's good because we've seen a trade with one fighting and the UFC, so with bigger, you could see more trades. Plus, the fighters are going to start getting paid more if they can be offered more from other fighting organizations. So if you're a big fan of fighters' pay, this is a big thing. This is huge in that regard.
You're right, but what this means is that they need to fundamentally change the contracts, because the contract says, hey, you can't talk to others while you're in contract, and after your contract finish, you enter an exclusivity period. So for like a month or something, you just talk to the UFC only and no one else, and then after that month passes, you can talk to everyone else.
What do you mean talk?
As in negotiate a contract. Like,
okay.
You're not legally allowed to talk to Bellator for a month in terms of contract negotiations or anything.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, there's a lot of things in their contract that seem a bit sketchy. But yeah, that's something that they should be trying to organize, like Luke Thomas is an MMA reporter, and he keeps on talking about fighter what's it called?
Unionization.
Yes, that's it. Sorry, man, I'm tired. Unionization. I'll just get you to say it for me. Yeah, he keeps on talking about that, which is fair. I mean, if they try to organize something like that, that could help them sort their contracts out a little bit better, because a lot of their contracts are kind of dodgy. And a lot of people don't like the idea of being paid to show and paid to win. They prefer the idea of just pay me my full money whether I win or lose, instead of paying me 50 to show up and fight, and then 50 to win. Just give me the full 100, or give me 75 whether I win or lose. And yeah, a lot of the fighters don't like that, but that's the contract. So if you're on the lower end of the rankings, you don't have any control over what you're getting paid, unless you're Alistair Overeem and you get paid 750k despite winning, losing, or whatever. That dude has he's organized himself a killer contract.
Cool. He deserves it. The guy's a legend.
Yeah.
I think K1 champ. Was he K1? No, he wasn't. I think it was Dream champ, Strikeforce champ.
He was K1 champ. I'm like almost 100%.
What? Oh yeah, he was, and K1 champ.
Yeah.
There you go.
He held all those titles pretty much simultaneously. He beat Saki and Tyrone Spong as well. He broke Saki's arm and beat Spong by a decision, although he was probably a lot bigger than the both of them as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure that helped him. But even so, you're beating two extremely skilled kickboxers, two of the most skilled kickboxers. But yeah. Well, there we go, man. That's we're 27 minutes deep. Do you have anything else to say?
I'm gonna watch Golden Boys tomorrow, so see how it goes.
Well, got to find a way to watch that. Wouldn't mind watching it as well. So make sure you message me to let me know when it's on, because I really do want to watch it. I don't want to miss out on that. Anyways, do you have anything to say about putting holes in doors?
AussiePetDoors.com.au. If you have a pet and you need a pet door, AussiePetDoors.com.au.
Good stuff. And if you want to train some jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, MMA, all that good stuff, look on my arm. Oh, no. Oh, it's backwards. God damn it, Cameron, you've done it backwards. ScammerGym.com. Yeah, come train at Scammer. It's fun. Look at my chest. Ugh. The logo, it's a nice big line. Pretty sexy. Can't go wrong with that. Also, if you want to donate to Movember for my Chocolate Elmo, do that. That's all good. My name's Kris. I'll put it up on the little description board. Oh, I said I was going to do that last week and I didn't do it. My bad. I'll definitely do it this week. Souls people. Alright. Other than that, we all good? Oh yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, obviously, because that's how you're going to be watching this. So yeah, come check us out and all that. We like posting up some fun stuff and updating people on what's going on in the MMA world. So yeah, love you all. Peace.
Ciao. You there, what?